The good old Shaman matchup.
You stand before King Rastakan.
Shaman's early game is pretty scary, so I definitely want to keep Portal. I don't think either of these minions make too much sense on turn 2, though. I'd rather just be hitting my card draw. Although I guess Thalnos was card draw. There's definitely a world where I play Note Taker on turn 2 this game. Not sure how likely it is, though. Even if my opponent doesn't have a board, it can die to the weapon. Alright, we're not playing Note Taker on turn 2.
You don't pick the walks.
Revolve is probably going to be pretty useless, but you never know. Seems like a pretty easy Serpent Shrine portal. That's a 3/4. Beautiful. Oh my god, why is theirs so much better than mine? I could revolve it. I guess it would be Hero Power Revolve. Could go Dungeoneer here. Double Phoenix next turn. They wake up on 7. I would have Note Taker, Triple Bolt. That's only 21 damage. This doesn't seem great. Oh my god, they got a Speaker Gidra. Well, I mean, that deck is pretty minion dense. So there's not a guaranteed big spell in my opponent's hand, but... And they have played Serpent Shrine Portal already. Maybe this Gidra won't be too strong.
I wonder.
I mean, even just this is pretty strong. Well, I do have a line where I just kill my opponent on turn 8. I go Dungeoneer here into Phoenix into 4 Lightning Bolts. I probably only need 3 Lightning Bolts for that to even work, though. So I'll just spend 1 here to kill Speaker Gidra. Probably should have played this first, actually. Because, yeah, I could have just played Chain Lightning here. That would have been way smarter. Seems like it shouldn't be too hard to get this 3 damage. Might even just get this 3 damage here. But yeah, having an extra bolt in hand instead of Chain Lightning would have been so much better. I don't think that deck heals very well. There's no way it plays Tidal Surge. I think I'm just feeling pretty comfortable with my turn 8 lethal. 2 Wind Fury minions are very scary, though. Thalnos. Thalnos doesn't do that much for me.
Nature waits for no one but me.
Serpent Shrine Portal overloads me. But I only need 7 mana next turn anyway. Problem is more so that it just doesn't really accomplish much. I'll save the Serpent Shrine Portal just in case I need the damage somehow. Alright, looks like we found a lethal. Just to double check, it's going to be 3 times 7, which is 21. Might have a more efficient way to do it with Bru'kan, but I simply don't need to. Beautiful.
Rastakan versus Thrall. I bring the fury of the elements. You stand before King Rastakan.
I do like Lady Vosh and Talon, but Shaman is scary. Probably still just keep both of them though. Primal Dungeoneer is a very nice draw. Probably coin 3 into 3, and then we'll just play Talon on 5. Vital Surge is nice.
The calm before the storm.
So I'm worried about Whack-a-Mole Hammer next turn. I guess it's fine to just play a 2-3 instead of a 4-3 here. If the hammer does come down, I just have Portal. I probably almost always Portal next turn, honestly. Yep, Portal looks good. Hello? Did I disconnect? Alright, yeah, we reconnected. Beautiful. Not a 2 health free drop. Nice, beautiful. Not too scary. My 3/4 still kills something. Play Lady Vosh because it costs 3 mana. Could have gone Wandmaker, maybe hope to play the spell I get off of it. But it's nice to just throw Vosh Prime in the deck. Sure. Might have to go for a Tidal Surge here. My opponent's starting to do a lot of damage. If I play Talon and it gets... well... I don't know how often Talon really dies here, but... picked up a Serpent Shrine Portal, that's probably preferable. I guess I actually kill the 3/2. The 2/2 does more damage, but it doesn't trade into the 2/3. Very scary elementals. I'm only gonna have 5 mana this turn. Probably just go Serpent Shrine Portal plus Wandmaker. I'm not sure if there are any rush minions I could hit here. Wow, 4/1 is terrible. Oh, that's so bad. I'm gonna go Phoenix here, and then hope that on turn 8 I can double Tidal Surge. Feel like I'm gonna need the health. Really, really sucks that I hit probably the only 3-drop that dies to Searing Totem.
Nature waits for no one but me.
Not actually sure if I can afford to wait on Tidal Surge here. Maybe I play 1 Tidal Surge.
You don't pick the wants, eh?
Okay, slow 3-drop I like to see. Best draw is probably Note Taker. Malygos is not the best draw. Hard draw is nice.
You don't pick the ones, eh?
We hunger for vengeance.
The wand picks you.
So the opponent's only showing 6. I've seen 2 worms, a serpent shrine portal, and a bolt already. The deck plays a lot of damage though, so I definitely could die at any point. I have played both my tidal surges already, which is very unfortunate. And also I have a Vosh Prime in my deck, which when I have Malygos plus Talon is kind of bad. I'd rather Talon be drawing into Bru'kan. Although, even then, I actually don't have that much damage in my deck. I have 1 bolt plus 1 dunk tank. Instructor Fireheart is pretty nice. Probably just go for Fireheart, see if she can bail me out. Serpent Shrine Portal can go face. No way that's good enough. But it does kill this, I guess. Guff. After you cast a nature spell, give another friendly minion +2/+2. That's pretty insane.
I will not be rushed.
I think Tidal Surge is too slow. I healed for 5! Oh shit, I should have played that. Wow, that Enchanted Cauldron was insane. And the Guff buffed 2 of my minions out of Observer range. And Instructor Fireheart did end up hitting a Tidal Surge. Wow, that was an insane turn. Being at 11 is actually pretty comfortable here. My opponent probably needs 3, maybe even 4 damage spells to kill me from here. It's very difficult. That's a really strong dunk tank.
There is little time. Oh, you
Stilt steppers all around this game. Mine was definitely worse though. Alright, let's play this guidance that I should have played last turn. So the reason to not take both is that I do have Malygos in hand. But they're both pretty good cards. And Malygos is not super good since I've played a bunch of my damage already. I'll just take both. And then we full clear and heal for 4. So the cards I'm most afraid of now are the other Hammer and Alec here. And unfortunately, the Hammer is very easy for my opponent to draw into with second Dungeoneer, second Cage Match Custodian, so they have 4 really good draws in their deck here.
me? The path is clear for the worthy.
That's big and annoying, but not too bad, I think. Orient is an excellent draw. I don't know if that was a great Storm Strike, but I wanted to kill the 1-power minion to protect my Talon. Protecting Talon protects me from Alakir a lot. Killing the healing totem wasn't nearly as important, but it can get like buffed by Whack-a-Mole Hammer or something, and I'm so far from killing my opponent that sending 3 to face didn't really seem that useful. Alright, so this is definitely Torrent plus Malygos. How many spells do I have in deck? Only 6 it looks like, so I'm not going to overdraw here. And even if I was going to overdraw, I'd want to Malygos and then Torrent, so I don't overdraw something random next turn. Suddenly, it really feels like I'm winning this game. I have 7 damage in hand, with Bru'kan in deck and a Primordial Studies as well. They did pick up... oh no, that's a Menacing Nimbus, not Cage Match Custodian. Excellent turn to draw Vosh Prime when I have no minions left in my deck. She does corrupt the Dunk Tank, though. Maybe I just play Vosh Prime and then bloom out Dunk Tank. I guess I can Bolt Face as well while I have spell damage. Sure, why not? I guess I can play this for free too. Maybe I hit something better. Novice Zapper? Actually, if I traded off Talon that turn, it drew Bru'kan. I didn't think about that. But I don't think that ever could have been lethal. I got 2 spell damage on that burn spell anyway, and I only have 1 more burn spell in hand, so... yeah, I don't think that was ever the play. I pretty much have 6 damage guaranteed next turn. I think we managed to lock this game up. Actually, I guess I don't have lethal this turn if I don't draw Bru'kan, or Note Taker, or Thalnos. Beautiful. That game is looking really sketchy at some points. It was honestly that Cauldron casting Desperate Prayer. That was so good. Hunter. Not my favorite matchup with this deck, probably.
You stand before King Rastakhan.
Could play Thalnos on 2. Don't think I really love it, though. Tidal Surge should be pretty good in the Hunter matchup. Adorable Infestation, most likely. So Note Taker does just die if I play it here. I'm not sure if I can afford to not play it, though. It eats 4 damage and deals with this 2-1. If I don't play this, then... well, either way, I'm probably Serpent Shrine portaling next turn. And this thing just, like, keeps hitting me for the whole game, so I think it makes sense to just kill it. The absolute nightmare here is Adorable Infestation number 2. Even Wound Prey is pretty bad. Arcane Shot. That's not too bad. And they just trade off that instead of value trading. Alright, so, Serpent Shrine Portal is very good here. Pretty sure I like it over Tidal Surge or Landslide. Super low roll on the 3-drop, though. Really unfortunate. bad turn for the opponent as well, but that probably means that Warsong Wrangler's coming down next turn almost always. Well, I will landslide to protect my my Brightwing here. The opponent plays a 3/4, I go Note Taker Tidal Surge. They play the Rhino, I Tidal Surge it. Seems like I've got some pretty good stuff lined up over the next couple of turns.
Ah, are you a fan?
Knife Bender. Well, that is a 3/4, but it's even less scary than the one I was anticipating.
Could you repeat that?
So that's nice.
Write that down.
Maybe it's not less scary, actually. It did 4 damage, that's probably about what the Rhino would do. But I do like my opponent taking damage as well. I am playing a burn deck after all. So we always play the Dungeoneer. I probably do just Serpent Shrine Portal Face if I don't hit anything else here. But the Phoenix is pretty good.
Don't distract me.
It's possible that I just want the immediate tempo from the Serpent Shrine Portal. But Phoenix gives me +2 healing with Tidal Surge, gives me damage with Serpent Shrine Portal, obviously. I think the Phoenix is probably the way to go here. It doesn't look like this game is going to be ending anytime soon, so I should make value out of all of my cards, which means playing my slow cards now.
Please help me find
Hex is an interesting pickup. Maybe I just Hex that, and then try to get a little bit more healing out of my Tidal Surge. And then the frog probably just dies to like a Chain Lightning next turn. I have Torrent for another big threat. Well, I'm definitely playing this for tempo. 4/3.
Don't distract me.
I think the Hex makes sense. I have 8 damage next turn. At least 3 cards in my deck are lethal. Okay, not against that. Still in a fine spot here, though. Although I don't really have a great Tidal Surge target. I probably cast it here and just play a Chain Lightning for damage. I actually want this to go face. That was probably the worst hit for me. The opponent Rhinos over the Thalnos, but then I'm still only a few damage off lethal. I think I'm very comfortable with this game right now. Yeah, Wolpertinger's not a big deal. Kill those and then see if we can get off Thalnos. I don't think there's any reason to kill that. Alright, that's a reason to kill it, but not a particularly compelling one. Malygos almost always hits Bolt here. Or it may have actually always hit Bolt, not sure. Beautiful.